So how do you retire on $1 million? We keep asking that question today. It's session 2 of week 22, day number 3. So 22, week 22, day number 3, session 2. Okay, got that right. So I turned on the camera because watch the previous video for my story and what I'm trying to do with $1 million. And I'm trying to get these properties, and somebody was trying to call me, but I can't find them. So I wanted you guys to hear the phone call here. Where is she? Yes. It's under Peter, I think. Yeah, I think this is it. Okay, so today's the 25th. Yeah. 11 a.m. Okay, Peter. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I am going to. Get the camera down right here.
Hello.
Hey, Elaine, how are you? This is Ben.
Oh, hi, Ben.
I apologize. I missed your call.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I'm just going through papers. I know we talked.
Yes, ma'am.
And let's see, what were we talking about?
No, we talked about several different things. I don't blame you if you can't remember.
Oh my God. Well, I'm having a little meltdown here. I had a bad fall, so.
Oh man, are you okay?
Well, I hope so. But it's kind of taken me back for a little spin here.
Oh.
I used to say that I was a New Year's Eve baby, not New Year's Day baby, but now I'm a New Year's Day old lady.
Oh. No.
Yeah, my 88th birthday was on January the 1st.
Oh.
And all of a sudden, and I had this fall, and so I'm just not quite me right yet.
Oh man. Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Belated birthday.
Let's see, I had a little note here to call Ben back regarding, will call me back after looking at roof.
Yes. Oh, perfect. Yeah. So we went to take a look at the roof. And yes, you are indeed correct. The roof does need some work. Knocked on the door, to try to get a hold of the tenant there. And I think in the meantime, the last time we spoke, you were going to find her phone number for me so I can call her and just kind of get that off your plate.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Right here is, I got a note here.
Okay.
Tenant, 78th Street, Cary. Her name is Teresa Courtney. And her number is 916-470-6856.
56. Okay.
And I just don't know where I am with this situation right now. I'm not able to go to court, but I'd given the notice to vacate.
Yeah.
And I got a nasty letter. I don't know if I talked to you about that.
You did.
I've got a whole table full of mess that I'm trying to mess up.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you got your hands full.
Yeah, I do. And but at any rate, I just want to get, as far as I'm concerned, I want to get rid of her, and I would be willing to negotiate on a sale.
Yeah.
I'm open to everything right now.
No, that's for sure. And like I told you, the way that we would do it is we would just kind of take over dealing with Teresa. So you don't have to worry about it. I mean, you got to take care of yourself. You're in no position to be dealing with that kind of stuff. And I hate to say it, but in my estimation, sometimes what I've seen is when tenants see, that you might not be able to be handling things, they take advantage. They take advantage, and they just push it as far as they can.
It was, goes back to all the things that she did there, vehicle parking on the lawn, telling me that the garage door was removed back in 2020.
Wow.
And and I know that it was within a month of my kids taking a picture of it, of the garage bin. And as I said, I have an inspection from the city, that I'm waiting to hear from them.
Yeah.
And they've been very good about it, but it gives all of the details of the property. And, a tenant answered the door by the name of John something as being the tenant. And he's, I don't know who he is from Adam. I don't know her daughter from Adam.
Right.
And she's trying to say, the daughter, that I was trying to raise the rent.
Wow.
That's not where I was going. I was, just trying to get rid of her and get the darn property fixed or on with whatever I was going to do.
Yeah.
So right now, I thought I'm not in shape to, can't really do any business right at the present.
Yeah.
That
no,
fall that I had was, kind of put me back here.
Yeah. No, I completely understand, and we don't want you to trouble yourself with something that we can easily just kind of work out for you. Let me ask you a question.
I want to know, Ben, are you knowledgeable about capital gain taxes?
I am knowledgeable about that as far as I can be. I'm not a financial planner or advisor, but I can.
I mean, this is just between us as conversation.
Yep.
My accountant, he's not available right at the present. I guess he's having some health problems or whatever. And so I don't want to bother him with it. But I wanted to know, if that's, if I sell it, I got big capital gains.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably, 15 to 16%?
Yeah. Yep.
Is that what you think?
Yep. At least 15 to 16%. Yeah. And it'd be a big hit because from our last conversation, like you were saying, also with the other properties, you haven't increased rent and then taking some of the deductions and that type of stuff. So that is going to all be factored in there, and I would even think it might even be a little bit higher than that. So it's that is something absolutely to consider. But the good thing about that is that I can help you with that as well, because I've had multiple people in your same position, and we've structured things to where, we don't want you to pay, capital gains on that. If we can avoid it, we will avoid it. Yeah.
Well, how would that, what it would entail, helping me with that?
Sure. Typically, what the best thing to do is, of course, to do a 1031 exchange. But so that's the number one thing that everybody does.
And that's what I did. Got into another property.
Yeah.
And I did that on the house. I did this one thing, and it worked out fine. Sold little one that I had, and got into this one. So it worked out good. But I don't know. I'm not really thinking clearly right now. I don't know if I was touched by the fall.
No,
or what,
no,
but,
yeah.
So I just look at my table and think, no, let me get out of here. I don't want to do all of this.
Yeah, you got a lot. I mean, you're managing all the properties and then managing your own personal stuff. It gets to be too much. I mean, sometimes you just want that peace of mind, sometimes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want.
That's right.
Give me a break, Lord.
That's right. Absolutely. So why don't we do this? Let me call Teresa, kind of talk to her. Well, before I forget, I was going to tell you that aside from the 1031 exchange, we can do installments. So instead of giving you a lump sum, we can give you over time like we can give you a chunk this year to keep you below the rate, and then we can give you another chunk next year to keep you below the rate. And then I think for 3 years, I think we might be able to do that. And then that way you avoid all the capital gains on that. So that's another thing. And we've done that for a lot of people. We did that for somebody in Florida, and they were a husband and a wife, and they were like, well, if I do that, can't we just like extend it, and maybe you guys can not do it in 3 years, like do it like as a retirement type thing? That can I account that as my retirement income? And we said, absolutely. You just let me know how, let's take the hypothetical number, like what we would pay you, and then we pay you on that every month if that's what you want, and then we make it really nice as far as like an interest rate and that type of stuff, because I want you to take interest on that money as well. And so it beats the bank. You take the money, so not only do you take the capital gains penalty, then the remainder you might keep it in a bank account, and then it's just sitting there for a long time not earning anything. It's actually losing. So that's what I want to avoid, for everybody that wants to sell under the circumstances. We want to make sure the money is actually working and is not a burden, and you don't have to worry about losing power and losing to taxes. So all of that we can definitely accomplish.
Okay, well, maybe this mind of mine will straighten out in a while. As everybody said, the doctor said, the knees are shot.
Oh, man.
That's what, caused the fall. But he said, and he pointed to my head and said, that's 100%.
Oh, good.
I'm not so sure about that right now.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So
how long ago was that, the fall?
Well, I just had the fall here recently.
Oh,
I can't even know. It was about a week ago now. And I thought, not much, but I know that I'm not the same person.
Man.
And and I think it's just I'm overcome by so much going on, know. And so I want to be of clear mind if I can.
Yeah.
But I don't have any control over that, really.
Yeah. Well, it's like we were talking about, peace of mind is just the biggest thing. The older I get, the more I appreciate it, because my parents used to tell me that, both of them passed away. So they used to tell me, when you get to be older, you're going to appreciate the peace of mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So
and I thought things just kind of caught up with me after the fall. It's just like, oh, come on now. I can, like my grandma used to say, no matter what's wrong with the person, everybody can do something. And I'm kind of doubting myself right now.
Oh,
the way
man.
I feel. And then, I lost a son.
Oh,
lost
no.
first a daughter at 45 years old, and enlarged heart. Then my son, my oldest son, cancer, and three months after that, I lost my husband in 2019 of cancer. And, we had a marriage of 66 years.
Oh,
so,
wow, 66 years.
It's just a lot.
Yeah.
And all of these grandkids are wonderful, but it's just a hard time for me right now.
You've been going through a lot, man. That's absolutely. I am so sorry to hear about your losses, man. That is terrible.
That's crying for me. But that's what I feel when I thought, oh, what should I do next? Just do the best we can. That's all.
That's right. That's right. Well, I will definitely keep you in my prayers, as I told you last time, because it is. I understand. One of the main reasons I wanted to be an investor was to help people. And like you related last time, like investors, we have a lot of different connections and ways of getting things done. So.
Well, as I said, I was very happy with the investors that I back, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know, maybe 6 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But right now, but I appreciate you too, Ben.
Well,
we're only here on this earth for so long.
It's only but what did David say in the Bible? He said it's only like a breath, like dust, here today, gone tomorrow. And
yeah, and I do value my reputation more than I do my success.
yes, yes.
And so, anywho.
Okay, Elaine. Well,
bear with me a little bit.
No. I am here to help you. I'm here to help you. You let me know. My brother can also come out and see you, and maybe help you organize and go through some of the properties. I know you mentioned also that some of the properties needed some work, so we can kind of. I have your list of properties. I pulled them from public record after our conversation. So what we could do is we could even go buy them, the ones that you might pick, and kind of just do a little bit of an inspection for you. Just kind of keep an eye on things, since it might be difficult to get out and kind of do that yourself.
Well, I'm hoping that my older grandkids, they're good kids. Got some problems with one, but it's his own choosing. And so I want to do right by them, I have my what do you call it? My
It's okay. You take your time.
Trust.
Yeah, you trust. Okay. Yeah.
And so, yeah, but I do appreciate, anything that you can help me with, and if I can get my wits together about what to do with the tenant. I mean, I just need some time right now.
Sure. No problem at all. No problem. I will go ahead and contact the tenant and establish communication. And then next time we talk, I will update you, and you just let me know. Take it easy in terms of like time. Don't feel pressured by me or anything like that. I just mainly I'm happy to hear from you. Make sure that you are doing okay. So just kind of checking on you periodically, okay?
Yeah, well, I appreciate that too, Ben.
No problem.
And, that sounds good to me. And I thought, well, I'm going to have to deal with a city, inspectors on this.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, man.
But they've been nice. I haven't been in touch just recently, but I mean, just as of this month, starting and see what they have to say.
Sure. Okay. Well, I'll let you rest. I'll let you rest, Elaine. You take it easy. We'll stay in touch.
All righty, Ben.
Thank you. You have a great day, okay?
Okay, and you too, hon.
Thank you, ma'am.
How old are you, Ben?
I am 42 years old.
Okay, I can call you hon. I'm 88.
Oh, man.
You're younger than my kid.
Oh, I appreciate you, understanding and everything, so you're very, very nice. I always enjoy talking to you. It's very comforting talking to you.
My husband would say I had rubber jaws.
Yeah.
But anyway. Okay, well, thanks so much, hon.
You got it.
Talk to you a little later.
Talk to you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, so that was great. It wasn't great, her situation, but it was a great phone call, and I do feel bad for her, man. It's like I see that all the time. It really does break my heart when I see it and I hear their stories, and it's very tough. You have to be really empathetic with people, and you have to mean it, and I do mean it. And I hope I got that across. What do you guys think? Do you think I got it across? I want her to know that we care. I'm not trying to take advantage of her by any means. The best scenario here would be for her to sell the property like I explained to her on terms, which is what I really want ultimately. because all the money that the bank would make, as I was explaining on the previous video, which is, most people when they get a mortgage end up repaying that mortgage at 2.6 times the amount that they borrowed. So out of, say, $100,000 mortgage, and that was the sales price of the house, they'll end up repaying almost $300,000 on that house. So the other, almost $200,000, the bank gets to pocket. So I'd rather put that money in my seller's pocket and in our pocket too. We'll split it. We'll do a nice deal, So I want her to have that. And, if God forbid she were to pass on, she can, her grandkids that she was talking about, she can leave that to them, and we can set it up really nicely to where that is absolutely correct. Their kids will continue to get that money, and we're committed to doing this for the long term. So we would commit to doing that, to paying for that long term. I have another 40 years. She's 83, 85, something like that, she said, and she's still doing it. So by that account, I have about 45 years to go, to get to where she's at. So anyway, let me make the notes here. She was so nice. She had a fall, and that's why she not called. She asked me for a little time to recover from the fall and get her wits about her. Okay. The tenant's name is Courtney from 917-868. Okay. Told her we would deal with the tenant for her. She is concerned about capital gains. Asked me about it, and I told her I thought she would definitely have to pay that. So we can do install and sale to get rid of the gains. Okay. Okay, so that is done. Okay, now let me call Gary, another call that we needed to get a hold of him and see where he's at.
Hello?
Hey, Gary, how are you? This is Ben.
I couldn't hear you very well. I'm driving.
Oh, yeah, this is Ben. This is Ben, Gary. Remember me? Navy guy.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about our military.
That's right.
Experiences, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. We went down memory lane.
Anyway, yeah, I probably couldn't talk right now, though. Like I say, I'm driving and running a bunch of errands.
Sure.
But you can check back, some other time if you like.
Yeah, I'll call you back. Would the evenings be better or early mornings? What do you think?
Yeah, it's hard to say. It just happened to be just left to run a bunch of errands today.
Okay.
But
no problem. I'll try you back. Yeah.
Okay.
You got it, Gary. Sounds good. I'll talk to you soon. Okay.
Okay. Good. All right.
Thank you. Bye. Yeah. Once they are on the hook, he is running a bunch of errands right now. He said to call him back. Okay. So I'm not worried about that. And that whole conversation is in one of the videos from previous weeks. I make so many videos. It's a lot. I have a lot on my plate. So, okay. Let me go back here. Okay, so I wanted to reach out to a few people here. And I think that is it. So you heard the conversation, and hopefully this has been, I just wanted to make a quick follow-up video because these follow-up phone calls are very, very important. But if you have $1 million to invest, the best thing I recommend is like this deal with Miss Elaine. Her property, I think, is at, was it? Let me look it up real quick so I don't make it up. Let's see here. No, that's not her. That's Gary. Okay, here we go. So her property. Let me see here. Give me a second here. Okay. So her property is at Zillow has it at 319, or when I checked, was it 319? Yeah, so 319. Let me kind of put it. I don't think I ran the numbers here. No, I think that she gave me a different address. Yeah, here it is. Okay, yeah. Here it is. This is the one that. Yeah, so this property here, I gotta check the estimated value here. Yeah, this is going to be almost 400,000. This is fantastic. Confidence is 4. So it's almost 400,000, and we would yeah. So can't remember what she wanted. Let me read the notes here. Anyway, so if we buy it at, I think she wanted like 300,000, which is fine. You know, I'd rather her make the money, you know, over the next 30 years and leave it to her kids. I mean, that's what she's going to do anyway. So let me just do that. Let me just make you payments. You know, if she does that, then she'll take a down payment, probably small, because she's got plenty of property. She probably doesn't need that. And finance it to us over the next at least 10 years. And now we just spread our wealth without very small down payment. So she might take 15,000 on that down payment, which is 5%, I think. Yep, 5%. So if she does that, then how many of those can we buy when this is worth, you know, 400,000? So 400,000, that'll be like less than 5% on the retail price. So how many of that can we do? You know, that is why I love real estate. You can get very, very creative. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and go ahead and give me a like, subscribe, share, and watch the previous video to get a little bit more context on this video. See you next time. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye.